Hello wonderful people and welcome back to Wind Waker. In our last episode, we entered Dragon Roost Cavern. We went on for Medley, who went in by herself, which is kind of reckless. And she went to try and talk to the great sky spirit of Valoo in order to attempt to stop him from being so angry and calm him down a bit. So we just kind of entered this room. Let's go ahead and make our way through the cavern a little bit more. There's a bokoblin we gotta take care of real quick. Come on. Die. There we go. Okay. Let's get this other pot over here. So he didn't have a weapon, so we can't use his one of the more powerful weapons that those things tend to have to knock this thing down. So let's burn it down. There we go. Nice and simple. Oh, this doesn't have a lock on it, just has a cage, and we can just go ahead and get rid of that by pressing on the button. Very convenient, that. Oh, we get to be outside now. Okay. Oh, look how bright and sunny it is outside compared to inside. Inside is pretty depressing. But let's see. Got those. So we don't want to fight that thing, the bokoblin over there, on this bridge, because if we do, we may snap the bridge's ties here with our sword. So we're going to just run past him, run right past him if we can, and hopefully lure him over here so we can fight him over here. There we go. We really do not want to fight things on bridges. It's very inconvenient to lose the bridge and drop down. Oh, that sucks. So whatever that guy had, we just lost. That's okay, though. Let's go ahead and... the camera can be a pain in the butt sometimes in this game. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is the camera. So we gotta wait for this thing. I'm nervous. There's gonna be... we don't want to go. We don't want to get shot by lava and pushed off the ladder. So as soon as that bubbling starts to happen, we know that a fire burst is about to shoot out. So okay. So it goes away. We have plenty of time to walk past it before it happens again. And it's going to happen again over there. So we got to be careful. And these really, really, really annoying birds. Ugh, I hate these birds. I was hoping I could throw a rock at it, because it's kind of annoying to hit with a sword. Okay, there we go. Looks like it. Is it gone? Oh yeah, cool. We got a golden feather. Awesome. Now, golden feathers is another thing, along with the joy pendants that we really want to keep an eye out for and get as often as we possibly can. So you got a golden feather. Keep it in your spoils bag. A certain strangeness emanates from the quill of this beautifully shining golden feather. Winged girls are said to be infatuated with these treasures. Awesome. So let's keep on searching for those. The more and more we find those birds, hopefully we can get some more. Let's get rid of these rocks. Oh. We want to make sure we don't get hit by that steam. I'm sure that can hurt us in some form. Cool, we got some of that. So let's go ahead and start sizzling across this. We are going to wait again for the bubbling to start and for the giant burst of flame to come out, because I do not want to get hit by it. Don't want to even take the chance of that possibly happening, because I do not want to fall down there and have to go all the way back through the cavern again. Although I'm not sure if that will happen. I think if you fall, you just it's basically like a kill kind of thing, and you have to come back. You just start at that door that we just came out here through. So there's nothing to do with this rock just yet. So we can't sidle across this. You can't see. We can't sidle across this. So we're gonna have to just. Link is pretty strong to just kind of work our way very slowly over, hanging down from it. I don't know, if I were to do this, I probably just would have lost all my arm strength completely trying to do that, and would have fallen to my death. So let's take this bomb plant, and it's once again, I guess we can just kind of drop it whenever. There we go. No real risk of it not blowing the thing up if it just lands right next to it. Okay, so this is a pretty simple room. Just another simple little puzzle. We gotta solve. Just not really even a puzzle, actually. Just pull these blocks out, and it automatically gives us a nice little climbing point on both sides here. Let's go ahead and climb up all the way to the top, and I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Got some rats. I hate these rats. We're gonna try to avoid them as much as possible. Not even gonna deal with them. Oh, we got a message. Rhodes, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near this nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? We don't have any bait at the moment, so we're not going to try that. There's no real way to try that yet. So let's just go ahead and pull that out and climb up here. They shouldn't bother us too much if we're up here. It's mostly when we're down there they bother you. So let's just go ahead and grab one of these sticks here and set it on fire. If you notice that there's one of those things over there we can't break through, so we're going to throw that at it. And yep, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get this chest that we're right next to. Might as well. I think I know what it is. It's one of the important items that you get every time you go into one of these caverns. Yep, it's the compass. So we always get a map and a compass for every single dungeon. So now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. Press up to view your map and see for yourself. Awesome. So the compass just helps us to kind of know which direction we're pointing, which is helpful. In some cases, I tend not to check it that much. I tend not to check that map that much. I really don't need it anymore, but we may check it periodically. Just to get a gander at where we're at. Let's go ahead and open this chest. I'm pretty sure I know what this one is as well. Yep, it's a small key, because there's a locked door right across from us that we need to get into. Great. Let's go ahead and jump on down. Avoid the rats as much as possible. Those rats become a real nuisance at certain points in the game. They kind of steal money from you, which is really annoying when you don't have that much. So, okay, we're gonna just go ahead and jump. These are pretty easy jumps. I'm guessing that bird over there has something we need. Yep, can't get through here. So normally I would avoid the stupid bird because they're really annoying and they're just gonna start flying away. And oh, there we go. We got a small key already. That was easy. So we can kind of ignore it now if we want to, but it's going to keep attacking us, so I'm going to just beat it. I don't think we're going to get the golden feather that it drops. Nope. Goodbye, golden feather. That's really depressing, because the golden feathers are really coming in handy at a certain point. Well, that's alright. We'll have more opportunities to get more. So it's pretty dark in here. It's a good opportunity to use one of these sticks and light it on fire. We can I think we can't. Okay, we can't break open these things with it. That's kind of disappointing. I really I feel the compulsive need to break everything in my path. So okay, so I think we can beat this thing though. Yep, we can beat these bats. They're not really too troublesome, and they're not really important to beat, but at the same time they are kind of annoying when they get too near you. And one of them left behind one of these things. That's pretty cool. Looks like we'll get a bunch of green rupees and a couple hearts. Not that we necessarily need any of those things, and I think I kind of missed the... Yep, I missed the green rupee, that's okay. When those things explode, they really break open really fast. So let's just get the rest of these pots real quick before I start lighting this stuff on fire. Oh, of course it went out. Let's light it on fire again. I always forget that these things don't last for very long. For some reason, I always feel like they should last forever, but that is not the case. So let's just go ahead and light this on fire. We don't necessarily need to make this, but it is a nice thing to have just in case we need to light this stick on fire again, because we do need to do this. There we go. Awesome, so we can get rid of this now. Don't need it anymore. Let's go back and get the chest. I'm not sure what's in this chest. Oh, a joy pennant. Cool. Yeah, the game really likes to hand out these joy pennants to you. They, like I said, they really do come in handy later, and we'll find out why in a little bit. Let's just go ahead and continue on. Once again, we do not want to fight things on this bridge, so... Oh, wait, first of all, we do need to kind of get rid of this warp jar. I'm not sure if we put it next to it, if it'll do anything. Okay, yeah, it did do something good. Great. So this is another warp jar. If we get inside this jar, then we'll be back at the beginning again. So if we ever need to warp back to the beginning or warp to this point, so we don't have to go through everything again that we went through to get here, we don't have to do that. We can just jump through the beginning warp jar and we'll be back, so... I don't think there's anything to necessarily fight on this bridge. That's good. Okay. Bridges always make me nervous because they, especially in here when you can fall in lava, it's not so great. Not such a great thing to fall in lava. Just go through and just right on continue. There's no enemies in that one. However, we do get locked in here and have to defeat every enemy inside this little area and find everything we can in this area. There's a few things to find in this area that we cannot continue on with until we get everything. So I'm pretty sure let's just beat all these pots to death, because I don't remember exactly where everything is that we need to find. Oh, yep, there's one. So we gotta beat the crap out of this guy. There we go. Nope, not quite yet. And oh no, we gotta stick back. Come on, there we go. So we're gonna steal a stick. We're just gonna steal this stick and light it on fire again. Oh, he left a joy pennant. Awesome. It's not always that the Bokoblins leave behind their joy pennants like that. Okay. So we got another chest. It's always good to look out for unlit torches like that, because they almost always need to be lit in order to get things. I'm really not sure what this chest is. I think it might be a treasure map or something. Yep, it's a treasure chart. Once you are out to sea, open your sea chart and check this map. After viewing this chart with Y and opening it up, the spot where the treasure lies will light up. Go to that area and rely on this chart to guide you to the spot. Then you can get the treasure. So I think it's the first one we've actually gotten. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But if it is, then I'll explain real quick. We do get lots of those all throughout the game. A lot of them are missing links. You can go and find them if you want to. And we are going to try and find all of them and try to get all the treasure that they lead to. Once we're out to sea, we will be able to check that map and see where that treasure is and go to the correct quadrant to find it and pull it up from the sea. So there's one more pot right there. We can just do that and run into the wall. Oh, and there's a guy inside of it, of course. Alright, that was super simple. Only a couple shots that time. And we're unlocked. Perfect. So we don't need to go back the way we came or anything, but the door up there was locked, so let's go ahead and climb the ladder and get up there. Those treasure charts can lead to quite a few interesting things. I mean, a lot of them are more treasure. Eventually, we're like 4 away from not needing any treasure anymore. Without needing any rupees anymore, I should say. Which is unfortunate because we're going to find plenty more, I believe. I'm gonna try to knock this down. It's kind of difficult to run into the wall with this one. There we go. Oh, what's in this? I think it might be. Yep, it's another joy pendant. Awesome. Like I said, the game really hands those things out to us. So it's kind of inconvenient that we're about to run out of rupee space, but we will be able to upgrade that very soon. We're going to take one of these, and we actually can throw this on top of this creature over here. He's kind of hard to defeat without curling him up into a little ball first. So you have to really... Okay, there we go. Because if you don't do that, he'll keep on attacking you, and he has, like, armor. Oh, dang it. Well, that was kind of useless, because now I got to do it again. So if you don't attack that thing while it's a ball, yeah, you'll have to wait for it to kind of bear and kind of go and pinch at you. Like, watch. Like that. See that? Oh, nope. He didn't do it. He fell in. So let's just drop a water bucket on him. If I don't do this, he'll wait for us to attack us, and then he'll turn into a ball, and then we have to attack him. If we just do this, then it should be easier to get him to die. There we go. Really don't want to fall back into the lava, because if he falls back into the lava, then he gets revived. So, oh, and we need another one of these water jugs, because we need to use that giant plume of lava right there to get up to where it's leading to. We don't necessarily need one to hop across here. It's mostly just for this. So I'm going to try to aim it at that point. There we go. Okay. There we go. Awesome. I was about to be worried there for a second. I thought we jumped a little bit too soon, so we can get up here now and go right on to the next room. Now this room, you'll see right up across there. We can't get across there yet. There's a thing up there. We'll have to come back to this point later to get to the boss room. That's what the boss rooms look like. They always have those gigantic locks on them, and so we have to find the big key for that. So okay, there's a bomb plane over here. Just gonna make sure they kind of put these skulls here to tempt you to kill them. So we don't want to necessarily do that until. Oop, nope. Okay, that didn't really work. I accidentally put it down. So, oop. Okay, good. Don't want to accidentally hit the bomb with your sword, because then it'll just explode on you. Just go ahead and place this right here. There we go. So we got into the warp jar. This is the final warp jar. Every dungeon has 3 of them. The first one is green, the second one is blue, and the third one is yellow. So if we ever just want to warp right to the boss later on, then we can do that. We can just go right back to the beginning from here. Let's blow up this last rock over here, because I'm assuming there's a door behind here that we can get to. We can just go ahead and throw it. It's about to blow up. Okay. We're outside again. I love being outside after being in that bleak place. It's so much nicer to be out here. Oh, there's Valoo. And he's angry. Very, very, very angry. We're kind of insane for attempting to go near him, but, you know, we'll do it anyway. I think the stairs are falling away behind me. Do you hear that? Yep. Alright. So it's really important to go fast. Alright, so once we go through here, I'm pretty sure this gate is going to lock on us. Yep. We gotta defeat some stuff. Gotta defeat some things in order to rescue Medley, who... It doesn't really surprise me that this has happened to her. Probably shouldn't have gone in by herself. Probably pretty good that we came in after her. Not sure what she would have done if we had not. And we just kind of hopped on the King River lines and sailed away without a care in the world. Oh, come on. There we go. So they left behind these great orb things. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we got one more enemy to defeat. We've seen these at Forsaken Fortress, but we've never actually gotten to fight one before, so this will be fun. These are Moblins, and they're a little bit tougher than the Bokoblins. They like to block with their giant spear things, and they take a few more hits to kill. But they do leave behind some cool stuff. They usually leave behind these orbs. Not all the other enemies always leave behind orbs. They hardly ever do, actually. So this guy is pretty abnormal that he almost always leaves behind orbs. There we go. Come on. And there we go. Perfect. So now that that's taken care of, we'll be able to get these things in a second. I'm pretty sure we have to talk to Medley first, though. No, we can take them. We can go ahead and get them. So let's grab all of that stuff that's gonna blink away. And then this thing is a skull necklace, which we've never gotten before. Great, we've got a skull necklace. You can keep it in your spoils bag. This is a rather off-putting accessory that would appear to be of little value, but shown to the right person, it is apparently of great worth. So, little value, but great worth to certain people, which is important to keep in mind for later. So we got another lovely joy pendant and lots of rupees, except for there's really no point in getting them, because as you can see, we've hit 200. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, there's nothing we can really get from these pots. I think they might have hearts in them. Some might have hearts, or some might have rupees. Nope, no hearts, just rupees, and they're useless to us now, because we cannot collect anymore, which is unfortunate. I still like to break them all, though, and get them all anyway. I have no idea why, but Rhodes, you came to rescue me. Oh, thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the great Valoo's tail. That's why he's so angry. That's kind of messed up. It kind of sucks that he has to have his tail dangling inside there anyway. The great Valoo's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. I would assume that's a good bet. We've got to do something now before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, Rhodes, use this to get out of here. Telling people what's happening? What a grand idea. Maybe we should have done that to start with. It's what I used to get this far. The device we really used before we evolved wings. So they used this before they got wings, which is a really interesting backstory, I guess. Not really explained that much how that worked, how they were able to find out they were to get wings from the scales, but whatever. You got the grappling hook. This was an item used by the Rito people before they had wings. Set it to Y0X, so. Same kind of thing, we can use it to latch on anything that has this little symbol that appears on it, and we'll go ahead and demonstrate that in a second. You can use it to haul things up from the seafloor while on your boat. So this is how we'll get those treasures that the treasure charts lead us to. So, here, Rhodes, climb up on that little ledge over there so I can show you something. Okay. So let's go ahead and follow her. She has wings already, so I'm not sure why she really needed to use this, but I won't question it, I guess. Won't question it too much. So let's just go on up here. Grab this branch with a grappling hook, and you can swing over it to get out of this area. When you aim at a branch that you can latch onto, that little symbol will appear. Remember that. Don't you worry about me, Rhodes. Get going. You got it. So let's go ahead and put that on Y. This one I can either put on Y or X. Like, my comfort level is good with either one of them. Let's go and just grab that so the little symbol appears, and we just swing across. Very simple. This thing comes in handy a lot. And it's what we use to get across many things throughout most of the game. That one really wrapped around. Okay. So we gotta make our way back down. We're back at the entrance where we originally started before the stairs started falling away. We can go back through that way, but there's nothing really to do there yet. So let's go ahead and get down here. Because you remember, that room leads back to the big key area, the big lock area. But we don't have the big key yet, so we can't really go back there and do anything. So let's hope this leads us to the big key. And I try to kind of put myself over here to aim correctly. Because if you don't aim correctly, you'll just have to stop. It's kind of like the swinging in the pirate ship when you're doing that thing for Nico. If you aim the wrong way, you'll just fall, and you have to stop the rope and move, and it's a big hassle. So getting the trajectory right the first time is really helpful. And okay, we got a bridge. We do not want to face this thing on the bridge. We really want to lead it over here. I kind of want to. Oh, I kind of don't feel bad for him. Yep. Goodbye. I mean, it kind of sucks because I kind of want his joy pendant, but that's all right. I'm actually going to put the grappling hook on X. I don't know why. I just feel more comfortable with it on X when I do this next thing. So something you can do that I do all the time now. As soon as I get the grappling hook, this is what I do. Let's go ahead and show you. So I'm going to L target this guy and use the grappling hook to grab something from them. So this is a guaranteed way to get the item that the creature is holding. They don't always drop them. A lot of the creatures do drop them a lot of the time, but to guarantee that you'll get this creature's item, any creature's item, that if they're holding one, then yeah, that's the way you do it. You just grab them with the grappling hook and it'll take whatever they have from them. And they have this little shocked look on their face when you do so, which is really fun. But okay, so let's go ahead, and now is the time that we do want to cut the bridge. So now that we kind of got a chest down there, we can cut this bridge down and make our way. I'm pretty sure once I do this, it's just gonna make me fall. So nope. Okay, good. So we got one more. Oh, yep, it fell, and I died. Should have been patient. Should have seen that coming. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not sure if I defeat the enemies again. If I do, that's okay. We can get more joy pennants. Yep, there we go. Oop, oop, oop. We got a little. There we go. Let's see what he has to say. Why are you just wandering around? A chest appeared beneath the suspension bridge. Did you not see it? You must find a way to get to the floor below without plunging into the lava. Well, thanks for that. I couldn't figure that out myself. Okay, so while he's down, let's grab his joy pennant from him and really knock the crap out of him. And let's. Oh man. We do lose a quarter of one of our hearts when that happens. That's not that big of a deal. We'll be okay. Let's go ahead and just whatever, more joy pennants for me. And he kind of led us away from the bridge, so that's perfectly okay with me. Let's just grab this other one's joy pennant again, because why not? And oh, we got hit. That's okay. I think we have a heart in one of these jars that we can grab. Possibly, maybe, maybe not. I'm hoping there's a heart. Heart? Anyone? Hearts? Yep, there's some hearts. Perfect. That's another thing. If the creature that you're fighting does not have an object for whatever reason, then let's go ahead and I think once I hit this one, I'm just gonna be patient and wait. I think it's gonna drop me right below where I need to go. There we go. Perfect. If you hit a creature with a grappling hook that you've already taken something from, or that doesn't hold an item, then it'll likely give you a heart or some rupees, which is always helpful as well. So you got a joy pennant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pennants are said to flock to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. I won't read that every time. It's always the same for every joy pennant you ever get. But joy pennants are pretty easy to come by because those are the most common enemies in the game, the bokoblins that hold them. So let's go ahead and go through this door. Don't need to worry about the water jugs yet. So we're going to do another one of those little spin attacks right here to release this thing so we can get down below. There we go. First try. Oh, and that was kind of silly. We're just going to sit here, I guess, and wait for it to go back down. Did not realize that it was about to shoot back up again. Okay, let's go ahead and jump. Sometimes it worries me that I'm not going to make the jump, even though, I mean, obviously the game thinks I can and like makes me jump the right distance. It still makes me nervous. I don't like lava. I always used to play that game where the floor was lava in my house, and I used to have this really bad fear of lava for some reason. Like, I thought volcanoes, even though I lived in Maryland where there are no volcanoes, I always thought volcanoes were gonna spew out lava and like just ruin everything. I always thought volcanoes would be more of a problem than they actually are in my daily life. So anyway, okay, so that just we gotta make sure we can get back. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So I think if we just hit these with a grappling hook, they'll die. Yep, that's a good way to defeat flying things if you don't want to risk jumping off and accidentally jumping into the lava while going after them. So this one is a kind of a pain in the butt. You can't necessarily get to that one over there, that little platform over there, without doing this. You gotta get on the grappling hook, but there's no straightforward way to get there. So you really have to. You can land on that thing. There's really no point though. You just go ahead and stop and move yourself. Oop, nope, don't go up, and just kind of face in that direction. I find that to be a really big pain in the butt. It's the only thing I don't like about the grappling hook is when you have to do stuff like that. I'm probably gonna jump then. That's okay. Let's just swing back and forth one more time, just to be safe. Let's destroy these pots. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in them that we can really use or need. Nope. All right. Eventually, we will upgrade our rupee purse as soon as we possibly can, because let's see. Yeah, it would be just really, really helpful to be able to carry more. We're gonna need a lot more than what we currently have. Yeah, let's just destroy pots for the sake of destroying pots. So we've gotta defeat some more of these really, really annoying things. I'm about to show you what I meant earlier when I said that attacking them just doesn't seem to work. Oh, there we go. Unless you do it a very specific way. So, okay. Oh, and that kind of worked. Oh, we kind of jumped on its head and then destroyed it. I forgot you could do it that way. Usually I just kind of roll them up into a ball. Oh wait, just kidding. We needed not to defeat it, so we have to do that. Ugh, come on. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. We wanted to roll up to a ball. So then it just kind of stays like this for not very long. I think like 30 seconds or so. You put it on there. Because we can't stand on there and get the chest at the same time. So this is finally the big chest in which we get the big key, in which we can use in the lock. So use it to gain entrance to the room where the dungeon's boss lurks. Okay, so we can go back and find that again. It's pretty simple to get back there. We just gotta backtrack a little bit. This is the this is going back to the oh, we got these fire things now. Ugh. Oh, I don't want to take a picture of it. No. Okay. Yeah, that's good. We got some hearts. So those fire things now show up. The fire. Those are called Kisis. They're not bats. They're called Kisis. Those are fire Kisis, and those are super annoying. They're way more annoying than the regular ones. And now that we did all that, they're gonna start showing up. And okay, get out of here. I really don't want to jump after it because it might make us jump into the lava. There we go. Okay, so we gotta do that thing again. Ooh, wait. Return. Ugh, that's kind of annoying. Stuff is gonna go inside. Oh wait, no. Whatever. It's all stuff we don't need anyway. I'm just gonna let it go away. Let's go ahead and jump across this. We gotta do the thing again where we stop the rope and turn around again. Go ahead and we gotta climb up too because we're a little bit too low. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll have enough rope to get there. We might need to go down a little bit. Yeah. Went up a little bit too far. And then it takes a little bit to get going. It's really obnoxious. It makes sense. Like, I get it. And it's pretty good, I guess, accurate physics that we have to get momentum first, but it's still really annoying. So let's just go ahead and go back this direction. We just have to get back to that big plume where we cut those ropes and let it take us back. Okay, it's about to shoot up. You can see the bubbles. There we go. Bubbles. And bang. Okay, where's the... Oh, we got hit by a fire Kisi. I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's just keep going. So this is where these water jugs come in handy. Let's just defeat these things first. Like I said, these things get so annoying. They really try to attack you way more than the other ones used to. And then they sit you on fire like jerks. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this. And this is when we use this. We need to get back up there so we can get back to the area with the big key. Let's go ahead and drop this on here. There we go. I just don't want to waste the time because it will go away after not too long. There are those bogoblins over there. We can get more joy pens if we really wanted to, but I'm not going to worry about it. I really just want to get back to the boss and take care of him so we can kind of save Valoo from getting his tail pulled on and save the day for the Rito people. So we do have to swing across all these again. It's a little bit easier to get the trajectory right going back. Because before it was kind of like aiming us towards the edge of the cliffs a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's go through this door again. This is where we get to go to the get to the boss again. But we're not going to go to the boss just yet. There's one thing that we do need to take care of real quick. We're gonna hop through this warp jar. Now we kind of passed by something that we couldn't use before. Let's hop in, and now we should be back at the beginning. Back at the beginning of this area, so we can just go right on through the next door. I'm not gonna worry about those two. And when we went through here, we just go straight to this door that was locked before. So this is, we're gonna skip over everything else that we did, go right through here, and then right through here is this thing. So there's a grappling hook thing right there we couldn't use before because we didn't have a grappling hook. Let's just go ahead and defeat these things so they don't get in our way while we're trying to grappling hook stuff. We can go ahead and take this. Oh, those are an orb. Oh, he left a lot of chew jelly. Wow. Cool. Awesome. Well, we can just beat these real quick. I don't really care about what they have. Let's just go ahead and cross this. Oh, not close enough. Yeah, we gotta go a little bit closer. Oh yeah, it's down here. I was really worried. Oh, like that. Really didn't want to fall off the edge. Thank you, Link, for saving me. Okay. Alright, so let's just jump across. This one is super easy because we can just really break it like that. and grab this missing link, which should be quite helpful to us later on. Once again, we're trying to 100% this as much as possibly can. We're trying to do all the side quests that we can, so this is one of them. It's another treasure chart. These are numbered treasure charts. It doesn't really tell you what number you just got, but we can look at that later on when we are out to sea. We can look at which treasure charts we have gotten so far. So let's just go ahead and get back to the boss door, and I'll meet you back there. So back out of the warp jar, we can just go ahead and use our grappling hook to cross right on over and go and attempt to beat the boss. There shouldn't be too much of a problem. The first boss isn't that difficult, but I kind of want to defeat this thing. Come on, try to attack me. Can't really do anything unless you try to attack me. Alright, I guess it's just going to ignore us. That's fine. With me, I'm going to go ahead and check and see what's in this chest real quick. Oop, or not. Check and see what's in the chest. And it's a yellow rupee that is worthless to us because we can't take it with us. Wonderful. I don't know if this is anything different than that. It might be the same kind of thing. Oh, we got a Knight's Crest. Awesome. So this is the first Knight's Crest we've ever gotten. All who are skilled in the ways of the sword know the value of a crest such as this. So that's cool. We'll definitely need to use those later, like all these items that we could get, the joy pendants, the gold feathers, the Knight's Crest. We would use them all. Just kind of want to beat this thing. It's kind of making me nervous. I don't want it to get near me. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Well, it's kind of a ball. Let's go ahead and just beat it real quick. Oop, if I can. It's kind of stuck into the wall. Alright, well I guess we're not even going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get a jar out real quick because one of these, let's see, that's good. We've got a heart. That's good for us. We definitely need that. One of these, some of these, I can't remember if it's one or more than one. Oh, that one had a fairy in it, and that's kind of what I wanted to use the bottle for, but let's try and break this without getting the fairy to cycle around us like that. Oh, no, okay, well that didn't really work. That's alright, doesn't really matter. You can use the bottle to capture fairies though, if you so choose. Doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and grab that joy pendant and go right through the boss and give it a shot at beating him. Okay. So this is your first introduction to Wind Waker bosses. And I actually really like this boss a lot. He's quite interesting to me. And I like the way you have to beat him. So, okay. We see Valoo's tail up there. And we can finally see what's tormenting him so much. That's okay then. That thing is freaking weird. I do not blame Valoo for being upset that this thing is messing with his tail. Like, holy crap. We really need to latch onto the tail and just float across. Because the more we do that, the more loose the little dried up lava rock thing loosens up and falls right on him. And that's exactly what we want. We want to break this thing's shell as much as possible. So it's going to take that thing that just fell on him and melt it, and I guess just plant another molten lava one right up there, which is gotta hurt, gotta be uncomfortable. No wonder Valoo is angry. I mean, come on. So as soon as this appears, let's go ahead and grab it again. We want to make sure we do not let this last for very long, because it'll give this giant creature more opportunities to beat us, to do some damage to us. And I think this thing's name is Goma. It's Goma or Gama, it's one of those two. And one more time he's gonna put this gigantic molten lava rock on Valoo's butt. And I feel really bad for him. Okay, let's go ahead and do that one more time. I think this will crack him open. Crack him right open. He won't be defeated quite yet, but it will crack him open. And there are these like platforms up there that you can aim at. They're not very important though. They just have items like hearts and such. We're not even going to worry about it. Oh, yep, there he goes. He lost his shell and now he's naked. Wonderful. And he's angry. Not a good combination. So we're going to want to get him to face us so we can... Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and lock onto him. Oop, and that's not what we wanted. Lock onto him and use our grappling hook to pull him right into us, and then we can just really slice his eye. Which just... Oh, that's just painful. Okay. It really... Okay, there we go. One more time. Nope. Yep. There we go. And we got him. Defeated Goma, our first boss. Awesome. Hope you guys feel accomplished, because I certainly do. It's a pretty easy boss to beat. I don't know if they necessarily get harder as they go on, but all the different techniques you have to use to beat them are all different, which is good. I like that. all the different techniques in which to use against them. Usually has to do with the items you find, the new items you find, and so using the grappling hook, for example, on this one was quite a big deal. And it's the lava pit is freezing over, and that's pretty great. So there we go, they got a little porter out to the outside again. We saved Valoo, we saved his tail. Hopefully he's less angry now. We can use his heart to heal us. Actually, we don't even need to do that because we can just grab this. It gives us a new heart. You got a heart container. Your life energy was increased by 1, plus your life gauge has been fully replenished. Awesome. Great, so let's go ahead and just go right on through this portal and head back to the outside. Now Medley went ahead and let them know what we were doing in here and what was going on, so now that we've solved the problem, hopefully everybody should be aware. Hopefully we can just go ahead and tell everyone what we did, and hopefully Valoo... Oh, yep, he just kind of... Yep, there we go. He's happy now. He's all good. Let's see what she got to say to the chieftain. Problem solved. So she just got to the chieftain and told him what's happening as soon as we were able to solve the problem. There we go. Bright blue skies again. So we're just transported right back out here. Pretty sure they're going to come out and talk to us again. Rhodes! Kamali looks pretty put in his place. Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Rhodes, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Rhodes. Well, that's nice. You will, Kamali. I just know it. Right, Rhodes? Yeah, sure. If you stop being such a little brat. So, Rhodes, here. I want you to take this, Rhodes. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. Well, that's nice. So we received Din's Pearl, which is the whole reason we came here. This is the gem that Rhodes claimed was passed down from the great goddess. Great, so we solved everything. We got Din's Pearl, we saved Valoo, and the Rito people can now live in peace, and hopefully he can go get his scale. So the great Valoo is grateful to you, Rhodes. And some sort of language I don't understand. Use the wind's god's wind. That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. Wind god's wind. I wonder if what he's talking about has something to do with the wind shrine that's through the tunnel. Oh, I almost forgot. The great Valoo also names you, Rhodes, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, Rhodes, you really are a true hero. Well, I'm going to go and visit Valoo. I'll come and see you sometime. We're the best pair of wings ever. Hey, Prince Kamali. Thanks so much, Rhodes. See you again someday. So she's going to go chase after him. Alright, so she just gave us a little hint of what we need to do next. Told us about the Wind Shrine, and we'll, this episode is kind of long already, but we'll go ahead and go back there real quick and see what's up with the Wind Shrine before we move on to the next thing that we need to do. Before we go ahead and talk to the King of Red Lions again and see where he needs us to go again. Okay. So let's just go ahead and take our Wind Waker out, because looks like we got some directions on this thing. It's going to tell us what to conduct. So up, left, and right. This is something we're going to need to memorize because we're going to be using it quite often. The one we use the most, really. Simple enough. And we're hearing that very, very often. You learn the wind's requiem. So the wind start blowing in a different direction now, which is very helpful for us as sailors. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. It's a frog on a cloud. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. If you want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. Oh, his thing is broken. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffled about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. And we'll see those eventually, as we sail the seas. So if you encounter any cyclones out at sea, chastise my brother for you, will you? Chastise him, alright. And that is my request for you. And he just floats away, and we never see him again. Wonderful. Goodbye, Wind Spirit. So I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. We got through quite a bit of things, and we learned our very first conducting thing, our very first song with the Wind Waker. So See you guys next time in the next episode of Wind Waker.